All right, so let's do this. I've got the quantity 2x plus 1 times the quantity x squared. Ooh, let's be fancy. No, I don't need to be fancy. If you guys can't tell that these are two separate things, there's something wrong with you. So x squared minus 9 plus 11. All right, so notice that I've got 1, 2 terms here, and I've got 1, 2, 3 terms here. So this is called a binomial, right? You guys remember that? And this is called a trinomial. 3 terms. This is called a quadratic because it's a second degree polynomial. And this is called linear because x is raised to the first power. So anyways, I don't know, just a quick review from our last section. But now I've got to multiply x squared minus 9x plus 11 times 2x plus 1. Now, I like using this grid method just because it's really hard to miss a term. I mean, really, seriously, it's hard to forget a term. I've done FOIL. Mr. Adams grew up on FOIL. Back in my day, we FOILed polynomials. But when they came out with this grid method, I like it because when you do the FOIL, sometimes you get lost and you forget a term. This one, because the grid's real easy. So I'm just going to multiply this through real quick. Row by column, x squared times 2x is 2x cubed. Negative 9x times 2x is negative 18. What's x times x? X squared, right? And then I'm going to multiply x squared by 1, which is just x squared. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do negative 9x times 1. That's just a negative 9x. What's 2x times 11? 22x. And then 1 times 11 is just 11. So you might say, Mr. Adams, why'd you kind of go out of order? I wanted you to see that these are kind of rigged up. In other words, I'm going to write these all out, and then they should be like terms. A lot of times these are rigged up in the sense that these are always, most of the time, our expressions are written in descending order. In other words, it's got the second power to the first power to the constant. This is the first power to the constant. We called that standard form a couple of days ago. But if you do that, then these diagonals are like terms. In other words, this is x squared minus 18x squared, which, by the way, is negative 17x squared. So I'm combining like terms just like that. This is x to the first power. So we've got 22 minus 9x, right? 22x minus 9x, which, by the way, if you're playing at home, it is plus 13x, positive 13x. Well, bam, with the bacon sizzle. And then we tack on just a positive 11. So this is the product of those two factors. 2x cubed minus 17x squared plus 13x plus 11. Any questions?